Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first day of Halloween. Yes, but welcome. It is the first day of Goretober, and this is what I'm doing. I actually have my own list that I'm following, so if you're interested in that, that will be in the description or something. I have it posted on my DeviantArt, and it should be up on my Tumblr. But yes, I'm doing Goretober this year, like I said, or I don't know if I said before. I wasn't actually planning on doing this. This was a sort of a last minute sort of decision on my part. I don't know why, all of a sudden I was just sort of inspired, like the first day hit of October and I was like, scrosh. And now we're here. So this year, I want to do something a little more different than I did last year. I feel like last year was a bit of a failure, especially since I was going through quite the art block and stuff, and I'm going through one right now, which, I mean, seasonal, hello, but I think that I know what I'm doing this time. I've done, this is my second year participating, and this is just going to be sort of an introductory sort of video, as in like laying down my ideas as to what I want to do this year. Rather than like a proper video, because I feel like this is going to be a little more rambly than the others just because of what I want to do. So basically my idea was, or rather what I want to do is, because considering that usually Inktober happens around this time and all that stuff, and I don't really ink, but I wanted at least this first picture to be sort of line art and stuff because I fucking hate line art. Anyway, that's for later. What I wanted to do this year was try out different styles and painting methods and, you know, different things. Like sometimes I'll go into my comfort zone and do some painterly sort of things, like the normal things that I do, the rendering of like pictures and stuff. But I also want to do things like lineless sort of work, and work that's a lot more heavy on line art, like this one. Or sometimes they'll be connected to drawing challenges. Like I want to do one where I don't use the eraser or the Control Z button, and that sounds like hell to me. I might even do a sort of drawing with a mouse, which I can do pretty okay, but at the same time I want to die because of it. But besides the point. I just really want to experiment a little more with styles and painting and methods and all that, you know, all that fun stuff. I just, you know, I really, really want to do that this year. I think I wanted to do that last year, but then I chickened out, or I forgot to, or I don't know. I didn't do it last year, and I did finish last year, I do believe. I just didn't upload it all because uploading every day for the month was very stressful, especially with school and stuff. But that's because I think I was trying to make them long and big speed paints. This year I'm just gonna I think it's just gonna depend on the day. I'm not gonna try and force myself to make extravagant giant painted pieces every single day. I just, you know, I still have other stuff to do besides Goretober, and I think that this time it's going to be a lot better because I've learned to manage my time a little better, and I think that Goretober is good, not only the fact that it helps you draw every day and, you know, you get more practice, you get more, you know, all that stuff, but it also helps you with managing your time and seeing in general how much you can take before you sort of die. And yeah, so that's what's gonna be happening this year. Again, sorry if this video is a little all over the place. Wasn't really planning on doing anything except, you know, updates and stuff, and that's about it. Going to this piece, the thing that you're seeing right now, I had this sketched out in my notebook, and I love sketching with fine liners, usually the 0, like a 01 or a 02. I like really thin fine liners, and I was sketching this out in my sketchbooks, and as I was making the list, because I was at school and not at my computer, so I was sort of writing it down in my notebook, and I was sketching out some thumbnails of what I thought some of the days would be, and for teeth I wanted to draw a vampire, but I also wanted to sort of focus more on line depth and sort of expression of shapes and stuff, and that's why I gave her a more sort of structured head in like shapes and stuff, and it's you see it's very angular and very I feel like the shapes are a lot more defined than I usually do. I feel like this is still prominent in my style, kind of, like with the sort of a very twisted sort of limbs, almost impossible sort of movements and, you know, all that sort of thing. And it's like breaking spines and wrists and stuff. But I really sort of like that feel and that expression. And yeah, it didn't turn out exactly how I have it in my sketchbook, which I'm a little torn about, because I like the one in my sketchbook more because it's a lot more, I feel it's a little more free form, I suppose. The pose is a little better, but I do like the digital one just because there's a lot more interesting sort of lines that's happening, even though I think that I do sketch better and shade better with fine liners in my sketchbook, because that's something that I've been trying to sort of figure out or practice how to do, which is I mean, not digitally, not traditionally, but like shade with lines, like hatch crossing and stuff, because I do that in my sketchbooks. I do that traditionally. I don't, I actually hate painting traditionally, and I hate doing line work digitally, which is strange because it's the opposite. Like, I love doing line work traditionally, and I love painting digitally. That's just how it be. But I've been trying to get into more line work when I'm doing digital stuff, just because it's very useful. I feel like it can be quick and easy, and it's fun, and things they look nice and neat and stuff, and I feel like it could even help me in cleaning up for my paintings and stuff, and I just think that it's a nice looking style. But yeah, that's kind of all that I have to say for this. I'm actually pretty proud of how this turned out. It didn't take me that long, about 40 minutes or so, but I'm really proud of how it turned out, and I really love the expression of just this piece and stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's it for me. Sorry if this was a little short, but I wanted to keep this, you know, sweet and simple and all that stuff. If you're participating in Goretober, tell me what list you're using. I'd like to see. Also, how many times have you participated in Goretober, and what was your experience like? Did you finish it? Did you do all the days? Did you give up halfway through? Like, what's up? If not Goretober, like what October event do you do? Because I know there's like Inktober, and I saw like a one for Troll Sonas, which my Homestuck group is doing, so that was fun. But yeah, just give me all the deets and your thoughts and all that stuff about October, Inktober, and all that stuff. I genuinely like to hear, because I feel like this is one of those things where everyone just sort of gets together, and you know, it's a fun event that a lot of artists participate in. So yeah, that's it for me. Like I said before, give me your thoughts, and good luck to all of you. Goodbye.